Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome back to Ed's Metal. Got a few little projects go around the shop. Didn't make much video. I hit an auction over the weekend, and of course, them auctions, you always find something that's interesting or you've always wanted. So I just thought I'd give you a glimpse at the auction finds for this weekend. It's only 2 items, but they were some nice items that I always have wanted. So we'll look at these real quick. All right, first item here is this anvil. Turn around here. I don't know if you can. It's a Sonderfuss, made in Sweden, 100-pound anvil, 1928. It's in pretty good shape. There's only a couple little nicks on the top, but overall it's in really good shape. I know my other anvil, it's pretty well beat up on the edges, so this one will be nice to play with. But down here, and the other thing we got is in the other part of the shop down here. We'll walk down here. And here's what we got. A little giant power hammer. This is only the second one that I've had the opportunity to buy. And a 25-pound little giant. But the other ones I had, only other one I had an opportunity to buy was way too expensive for me at the time, and was quite a ways away. Believe it or not, this one popped up at an auction that's only was about a mile from my house. But it's a little giant, made in Mankato, Minnesota. Sorry, I got the strap on there. It's an H-8042 USA. Lots of good iron in this thing. The information I found, it weighs about 900 pounds without the electric motor on it. I suppose that motor's 50 pounds at the most. But it did run. It was hooked up when I bought it at the auction. But it's a 3-phase motor, so I'm gonna have to convert it to single phase or find a phase converter. But it's kind of a neat old jewel here. I gotta do some studying. There's a great company, in fact it's in Nebraska City, Nebraska, that actually bought all the patterns and parts from Little Giant back in the day. I don't know how long ago, but they still have a few parts, and they still have all the patterns. They make a few new parts for these. So, and they used to have classes for rebuilding these. I don't know if they still do that or not, but something I might look into. It's kind of an interesting toy to play with. It'll save this old man's hammer, or save this old man's arm from hammering all day. But we got to get it set up. Just unloaded it from my trailer. We got to find a spot. We're going to make us a little blacksmith area somewhere to have the ammo and the forge and this power hammer. So it'll be a fun adventure. I'll bring you along when I get further along. Alrighty, we're back on the little giant power hammer, retrofit repower. There's the original motor. I don't know if you can read that or not. It's 3-phase. I don't have 3-phase. I don't have a phase converter. So I'll show you what the plan is, what we're going to do here. But we're going to repower this with a single-phase motor. The motor mounts right in this area in here. That's where the old one was hanging. Runs off this 3-inch flat belt. We're gonna fabricate a whole new motor plant out of this plate steel here. That's 3/8 plate steel. cut a couple slots in it, and I'll show you what we got going here. This is a 3/4 inch shaft on this motor, so I'll take you in the other shop. We'll show you what we got going with this project. Like I said, it's this is my auction find along with the anvil. I don't know if you follow me much, but I did a video on this, building this anvil stand. That was a fun project, but that's the anvil I brought home with this power hammer. So we're setting up a little blacksmith area in the shop. Anyway, here's what we got for repower. We got this Smith Jones 1 horsepower farm duty agricultural motor. It's a Harbor Freight motor, but as you see down here, 5/8 shaft. That's what we're going to do today. This is the original pulley off of that 3-phase motor, 3-inch diameter outside, but 3/4 shaft. We're going to try to make us a steel bushing to put in here to adapt this down to 5/8 until I can find maybe a chunk of something big enough to make a new pulley with. But that's the plan as of it is now. We haven't got the motor out of the box yet, but we'll do that when we get a little further along. Like I said, we got the 1 horsepower farm duty. This is the 3 motors that Harbor Freight carries. I think the 2 horsepower is an 1800 RPM, but the 3 horsepower is like a 33 something RPM. But that's originally a 1 horsepower motor on there, and according to the literature that I've seen, you can overpower the hammer but never underpower it. So I figure we'll just match what power was on there, see how it runs. Anyway, I'll get you set up. We'll start making this bushing. Alrighty, here we go. Over here at the lathe, I got my C4 collet in there that holds a piece of 3/4. We're gonna try to get this bushing bored out. So we'll surface the end of it here first. You have to let me know if you like that angle. I don't know. Seems like wherever I put the camera, I was in the way, so. this bored out to 5/8 or not, but we're gonna run a couple bits in through here and then we'll try to ream it to the finished size. This piece is about 2 inches long. We'll have to cut a slit in it for the keyway, keyway, and we'll have to build us a key that's a little bit taller to make up the difference for this bushing, 3/16 wide. Give her a little lube. A little more stroke. Should be just about through that by now. I don't know if I mentioned, but the repower of this hammer and getting her going, it'd probably be, there, we made it through there. It may be a multi-part series. I don't think I can bore you guys to death for that much time, but we'll see how it goes. Make sure we got through there. Yep, we're through there. Switch to a bigger I'm gonna go through this with a 39/64 drill bit. That'll leave me a little bit to ream out. We'll see if that'll work, but gonna be getting pretty thin in here. Alright, here we go. Alrighty, sorry about that. I had a little trouble getting it in the back gear. I didn't have the pin pulled out all the way. Alright, here we go. Whoop. Alright, maybe we got it now, huh? Alrighty. Through this nice and slowly. It's pretty thin bushing. What I didn't want to do. Catch on that. There we go. Should check that before I started again. Going through there pretty good. about getting through that thing by now. Move this up and give me a little more stroke here. See how a 5/8 reamer fits in there. I'll go over. Gotta go over and get my reamer. Be right back. All right, got our reamer here. I'll verify we're this is a 5/8 one. It ain't marked really. Yep, this is it. All righty. Have to change out my chuck. See if this one will fit it. Got this, what's it called? A ROHITI Supra chuck. Made in Germany. Can't be all bad. Don't know where I picked it up at, but it'll hold this reamer. I don't know if we can ream this out or from that size or not, but usually the drill bit makes it a little big anyway. Let's do it a little at a time here. Keep it cleaned up so nothing gets clogged up. Well lubed. nice 5/8 by 3/4 bushing now. We'll go ahead and deburr that edge a little bit. I think we'll take it out of back gear. The back side of it here. Oh, gotta get my spanner on here. There we go. Oh, mother! Got that one tight. There's our bushing, looking pretty good. We'll finish off this other end of it here. You can take a little bit off this end because we're just a little bit long anyway. Alrighty, there we go. Got her bored out. Now we got, well, I'm gonna have to slit it down here for the keyway. We'll get set up to do that, and I'll bring it back here in a minute. Alright, let's get this motor out of this box and see how that bushing fits on this shaft here. Well packaged. Don't look too bad. Nice cooling fan on it. Overload here. All came with a key. Get that key out of there. Like I said, we got to make our own special key for this. All right, fits inside that pulley. Fits over this shaft. I think we're good. We're golden. There's a shoulder. Runs up against the shoulder on this shaft right here, so whoop. I suppose we'll be running it right in there somewhere. Looking good. Well, we'll get this slid out for this keyway here. I think I might, I don't know if I'll go full length or not. I might as well, because then I can slide it on any time. But looks like we're on our way. There's 2 set screws, but they both line up with the key, so they don't got to bore through here to hit a set screw or anything. All right, we'll get set up in the mill and we'll cut a slit in here. All right, we're set back up over here at the little end mill. We're gonna go ahead and cut a slit in here so that we can slide it over our keyway on that motor shaft. But of course we went half the diameter of this and half the diameter of my cutting tool, which is 3/16 and 3/4 inch shaft. So no worries about level or anything. We just need to get a slit in this. Slide over that key. Seems to be cutting pretty good. We're running about 450 RPM, and I'm turning it by hand, so can't tell you the real feed rate on it. Alrighty. Well, we got her slit. Looks pretty good. Take her over there by the try it on the shaft and make ourselves a key. Well, all right, we got her deburred here a little bit. Tell you what, we'll set this short key down in here. Slide our bushing over there up to that stop. Now it looks like our key is going to have to be about half again taller. But anyway, there we go. Looking good. Like I said, it looks like we're going to have to make our key about half again as tall, because it only goes to about like the bottom of this shaft here. It's about even with the top of this bushing we made. So we'll have to find some key stock or something we can make this new key out of. We'll go locate some of that. Alright guys, here we are. We got our custom made keyway. What I had to do is I had to take a piece of this 3/4 by 3/16 and hot roll and mill it down until I got my proper height here. 3/16 plus a half of that basically is what it ended up being. So we fit right in there. Get our adapter bushing on here. It goes up to the stop on that motor. And now there's a moment of truth. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Run it right to the edge there. These set screws are slotted set screws. I might try to get some socket head ones. If these don't hold up well, but I think they will. Screwed down in there. Like I said before, these go down on top of that key, so that'll keep it located in place anyway. Of course, they lasted however many years on the machine the way it was. No sense thinking the socket head ones would be any better. Alrighty, there we go. Again, thanks a lot for this part of the video. Like I said, it's going to be a multi-part series to repower this little giant power hammer. But I'll bring you back when we get around to making that motor plate, get some measurements and set this new motor up on there and see how everything's going to fit. But anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.